Hey, Southeast Relic Hunters here with Preston. Say hi, Preston.
Hi, Preston.
Hilarious. We're out today at a new spot. What we're trying to do today, this will be the first time we've recorded attempted Civil War hunt. So, found out about this property through a friend who heard from a good source, a historian who was out exploring on this land and found what he believed to be a Civil War camp. So, we're going to get out here with the metal detectors, bushwhack around a little bit, and see if we can find what he was talking about and see if we can save some history while we're out here. If we find anything, we'll be back with you. See you soon. See you soon.
See you soon.
Well, got my first decent sounding target. Dug it up, shotgun shell. So, modern shotgun shell. Modern is relative. Could be a 100-year-old shotgun shell, but it's modern weaponry, not Civil War. So anyway, we'll keep going.
Found a silver snake.
All right, Preston's made his first discovery of the day. Let's see. Oh, he died it. He didn't make it. That's for Papaw. He loves snakes to the point he's probably running out of the room right now. Let me get that thing out of there. Had an iron signal here, a pretty decent one. While we're out here, we're just looking for signs of a camp. We're basically just scouting this area, looking for pockets of we're hearing a lot of iron, things like that, to try to narrow down where this camp might be. And I think we got our first decent sign here. It's pretty deep, broken piece of a horseshoe. Well, that's a good sign right there. One of the nails is still in it, so that probably broke right off the horse. It wasn't like it broke and they just pulled it off in the field. I'm thinking this broke. But anyway, it's a good sign. Nice old rusty broken horseshoe. So we'll keep going. We don't have a lot of time out here today, so we're going to keep moving. So since we last spoke, some shotgun shells, nails, nothing really at the age pointing at Civil War. Had a decent signal here, and I've been digging, feels like forever. Turn this on. I'm close now. And I don't know if you can see in there. Nothing. I'll be back with you. So here we are, still in the same hole. Can you see that? I don't know if there's any light getting in there. I don't have a flashlight. Let's see if I can pop it up. Hear Preston in the background. And looks like got a button. Oh, an old one.
Civil War?
One piece. Ooh, that thing is thick. Watch out for my coil, buddy. Thing is thick. I don't think there's any markings on it. Nope.
I see one.
No, I don't think you do, buddy. Just hang on. Anything on the back? We'll clean it up and get back to you, but right time period. No eagle, nothing like that. It's just a one-piece button. We'll clean it up. That's got a nice color to it. I like that. We'll clean it up. That'll look nice. All right, so maybe just 15 yards away from where we found that button, Preston found a square now. So, is it a great find? It's not really what you want to look for as far as something collectible or value, but what it is a sign of we might be getting in the right area. So we have a square nail, sorry, covered the lens. We got a square nail and a button, all in the same area. We might be on the right track. Okay, had a good signal here. Preston's never seen me dig one of these before, so I got it out of the hole, and here it is.
What's that?
This I believe it's the end of an old, like a spoon or a fork that's broken off right there. Have to clean it up, find out exactly. It looks like,
Civil War?
yeah, probably around that time frame. It's delicate.
Oh,
So thank you. Did you kill a bug on me? Or you just punching me? All right. So that's another good sign. We are probably in the right area. So when we come back, we'll know where to come. We are really short on time.
Back there.
All right, we'll check it out in just a second. All right, I've been fighting this hole for a while now. Kind of press and move my shovel there out of the way. I'll show you what I'm getting here. If you can see it. Nice high chirper. It is back under that root somewhere. So I'll grab the pinpointer. I think I'm close to it, but I had to dig around this root where you can see where the light's shining on it. Come through that way. Oh, I'm right on it. Oh, hush. There. I don't want to put my shovel in there anymore because I don't want to end up breaking it if it's something good. But there's not a lot of room to dig around in here. This again. Watch out. Oh.
Oh, wow.
Here. Oh, stand up. Okay, what we have here, if I can get this thing to focus on it, which it doesn't want to. That's a large scent, buddy.
How old?
This one, it's called a matron large scent, and I think the date's gone on it. But what you can tell, you see the bust on it, the lady with her Liberty headband on there? That's called the matron. Now what I can tell about the year on this is the first ones they made of these, she looked, how could you say, healthier. She was a little bigger. And people didn't like that. They wanted a skinnier matron. And I think that was around 1836 that they changed that. Stuff you learn watching metal detecting on YouTube. So I think that's going to be a 1836 or after to like 1850 something. That's how long they made these. So great coin. So we're definitely in the right area. You want to hold it? Careful. You never held a coin.
1/8.
You can see a 1/8. Well, we knew that much. We need the last two. Cool coin. Let's get out of here. There's a storm coming in. We gotta go.
82.
Okay, we were back out. I think the last thing you saw was a large scent. Last thing I dug up was a large scent, and we were right back in that area. Of course, it was just a few seconds ago for you, but we had a lot of wind. They were calling for rain, storms, things of that nature. So we got out of here. Hoofed it. It's a long hike back to get out of here where we parked. And of course, there wasn't one drop of rain or anything else other than wind, but we got out of here. It's about a week later and we're back. So we're just picking up where we left off. But today, I got Brandon with me.
Hi.
And Preston's here. Say hi. So Preston's back out here. So we're back on the hunt for that Civil War camp. We've already got one find, and I will show you that in just a second. All right, first find of day 2 of this hunting for the Civil War camp. Wagon rain. That's straps on a wagon would go through. That's pretty cool. Brandon said, well, he wanted to show off broken off end of a spike and some wire. Good job, buddy. And Preston has some old chain. So we're going to keep looking around. Hopefully we'll get into some Civil War relics here soon. As you've seen previously on the video, we found enough to prove that there was a working farm, a home site here, but we haven't been able to definitively prove or locate the Civil War camp yet. We're in a hopeful spot, so we'll keep looking and we'll be back with you. Well, good signals have been few and far between here lately. Over in that area, the area we found the large scent, found a lot of nails. Preston found a nice square nail over there, horseshoe. Other than that harness lead, nothing worthwhile. So we kind of moved up around the corner from that area. I got a signal here, actually several signals in close proximity, but I don't know if you can see in this hole, but see the black. There's little pieces of brick you can see in it, some pieces of pottery I pulled out. A lot of this black charred, it's like old charred wood. You can see here charcoal, things like that. So it's obvious this something burnt here. It's possible it could have been a Civil War camp, fire, who knows. But so what I've done is just kind of pulled some dirt out and then leveled it out. We'll just take the detector, and there's a good signal there. I've got the discrimination up, but so what I can do from this point is just start pressing, just turn that off. Thank you. Start grabbing handfuls. It's in my hand. Normally I would just break it apart. Actually, I can see it, whatever this is. And there it is. This is a reed.
What's a reed?
Looks like it's a piece of a harmonica reed. So this would have been quite a bit longer, 6 to 8 inches long. And you can see these slits here. Actually, you can see one of the pieces of the flap, the reed, right there. It's bent over. But that would hang over when you blow into the harmonica. I guess that would vibrate or whatever. So it's a pretty common find for metal detectorists. So there might be more of it in there, or they could have just thrown the broken piece into the fire and kept going. So anyway, pretty cool. What's Brandon got? Brandon,
Shotgun.
yeah, modern
Shotgun bullet.
It's not shotgun, it's modern rifle bullet. And Preston's horseshoe. So we're gonna keep going, keep looking around. We'll be back with you if we find anything. Brandon came over. He has a little find here. It's like I see it. A piece of brass plate, something like that. Not sure what it went on. If you know, comment, let us know. And
Hey, Dad.
good job, Brandon. Preston has some type of big old, at first I was going to say a hinge, but that's not it. It actually looks like a file.
What in the world is a file?
And I do believe it might be what it is. Hold that pin pointer, please. As you can see the way it's got the edge to it there. Not sure why that hole's on the end, but I have a feeling your handle would have been down here. And maybe it had one on the other end that might be broken off. That's pretty interesting. That's neat. Yeah. Cool, Preston.
Oops.
Good job, Brandon.
Go for the hunt.
I finished, I started filling this back in. This little burn pit. Found several nails in it. A few scraps of iron, brass, nothing identifiable. So we'll keep going. Got a couple signals in here. And what we're getting, popping it up and bonding lots of these things. Pieces, bent nails, or staple spikes. Not sure what this is. It's dirt's crammed in there. I can get it out, but not sure what that is. Something farm related, but it's heavy. Anyway, we're gonna keep going. Well, we're gonna wrap it up for today. Two tired and hungry boys, so we're gonna head on back. Not as exciting today as I'd hoped it would be. We still have a ton of ground to cover out here. I still really believe that it's likely there is a Civil War camp out here, the location we're in. There was a lot of movement and a lot of camps. So we still have a lot of ground to cover out here. We haven't even really gotten down close to the stream, places like that. So as you can see, a lot of iron today, a lot of farm type stuff. Couple of the cooler things, Preston, he's happy with his horseshoe. Horseshoe could easily be Civil War, but most likely also farm. Found this little bottle, thought that was cool. Older bottle, I don't see a date on it or anything, but cork top, so I'll look that up when I get home. The lead, strap lead or harness lead, harmonica reed or a piece of one. Pretty neat. Tons of shotgun shells, shell casings, an old cap, one bullet.
2 bullets actually.
See these shotgun shells there? It's modern weaponry. This thing could easily be 100 years old. I mean,
What about
who
this
knows?
one?
No, that's not 100 years old. That's just a 9mm casing. A lot of the scrap stuff. Preston found this. That was pretty cool. Some type of file, something like that. Don't know what this is. Dug that up. It's nice and heavy.
Chain.
Here's something Brandon found. Some type of crank or something. Might have started an old T model, something like that. So that's pretty cool. Preston's chain. So did find one burn pit, a few pieces of lead in it, but nothing I could prove to be Civil War related. No bullets, anything like that. We'll be back out here soon and start hitting it a little harder. Bring dinner with us so we could easily have a couple more hours out here. Anyway, that's wrapping it up for part 1. We'll be back out here soon, and
Bye.
next time we're gonna find that camp.